I'm Chris Donnelly, Region 1 Fish Program Manager stationed in Spokane. And today I'm down here on the Snake River fishing with Toby Wyatt. And we're going to talk to guides a little bit about the application or logbook requirement that we have here in the state of Washington that will be instituted January 1st of 2020. And we really have two ways for guides to fill that out. One is through an application that'll be on your phone, and the other is a paper logbook. And Toby's going to walk us through the application on the phone today, and Doug St. Denis a little bit later in this video will handle the paper logbook. Toby, so we're done fishing for the day. Walk us through how you're going to fill this app out to record our fishing trip for today.
Well, it's pretty simple. First thing, you have to, I have an Android device and I downloaded this WDFW Guide Log Book in the Google Play Store. Very simple. Once you get it all up and in, you got to input your guide license number and a few other things so that they got you in the system. Now, then today's trip, I just put the date in there, first thing, very simple. Then you move down and it says guided or non-guided, so you click that. And then you go to anglers and there'll be a window pops up with a plus sign. You hit the plus sign, you put in Chris's wild ID number, his first and his last name.
It's 2289 000 243.
It gives you an option paying, comped, or crew. And I'm going to take all of Chris's money today, so we're doing paying, and then I hit the plus sign down and I can add another angler. So I can add multiple anglers in there. And once I get all the anglers in, I hit the save. It's a little disc there, and it'll show me all the anglers. And then I hit the back arrow, and I start typing in. We're on the Snake River. Start typing in Snake River. Snake River pops up, gives me the site code. I click on that, then it moves us down to harvest and encounters, and we caught some steelhead today, and we caught 4 hatchery, and we released them, and then we caught 4 wilds, and we released them, and we fished 5 hours. Looks good. I'm going to hit the review button. And if everything looks good here, it does. I'm gonna hit finalize. And then it saves in my phone. If I'm in service, it will transmit to the department. If I'm not in service, it'll cache in the phone, it'll save in the phone, and when I get back to service, it'll transmit to the department. It's pretty simple.
So Toby and Rich just showed you how to use the smartphone app to complete your logbook. I'm going to show you how to use the paper logbook to complete your trip information for that day. So one thing I like to do is when my clients come to the boat, I collect their catch record cards in advance so that if we are successful in harvesting fish, I've already got that their catch card and I can fill it out for them. So I've already pre-filled out some of the information in my paper logbook. So let's take a look at how to fill out the rest. So guys, when you open up your paper logbook, you're going to notice there's a sample over here that will explain to you how to write in the information that you need. Now, like I said, I like to collect the wild ID numbers in advance because it's on their catch card and I'm the one filling the catch card out. So I've already got some stuff already pre-filled out, my date, my guide number, it's a guided trip, Snohomish River, Snohomish County, the site code, how long we fished, and I already put in one of the wild ID numbers. But if you don't collect those catch cards, then you need to ask your client for it. Now, I want to get over here into the fish part. Okay, so we didn't have as great a day as Toby did, but we did get some fish and we released them. And so we got adult wild Chinook, okay, and we released 3 of those fish. This is done. My logbook is done for the day. I'll take this copy, the white copy, I'll tear this off, I'll collect them all, I'll send them in by the 10th of the month to the logbook program, and you're done.
Now, the thing that's really important to remember about this idea of this logbook being instituted in January 1st of 2020 is we're not looking for the gotcha moment here. We realize it's going to take some time for people to figure out how the app works, how the paper logbook works. We're asking for compliance, and we're asking for people to work into how this is going to be implemented over the next year. Enforcement's not going to write you a ticket the first day this goes in place. Get the app. If you can't work with the app because you don't have a smartphone, get the logbook. We'll send you a paper logbook from the department, and you just need to get into the habit of filling it out. Toby, any other questions that you might have about this?
Yeah, versus hand keying in the wild IDs, will there be a scan option?
Yes, I think there will be. So this is version 1, right? We're working our way through this. We were told by the commission, get it in place by January 1st. Some of these things are kind of technical. It's going to take our app development team some time to work that out. But yeah, we'd like to have a feature where you could scan that in and maybe add some other valuable features as we get feedback from guides as we implement this program. Anything else?
What are you going to use this information for?
I think that's a great question. We've been around the state. We've had about 14 public meetings to talk to guides about the guide industry, about implementing the logbook, and we've heard a lot of concern about, well, you're going to use this information against the industry. That's not our intent. Our intent is to have enough information to understand how this industry works. Who's fishing with the guides, where are they fishing, and what kind of economic value does this industry bring to the Department of Fish and Wildlife and to the state of Washington as a whole. So Toby, you've kind of heard our take on why we needed this information, and we think it's important from an understanding economics and understanding fishery use. As a professional fishing guide, what's your impression of the logbook system?
Well, I know that to make decisions that affect our industry and to make it better, you have to have solid statistical data, good science, and I just don't want people making the department making changes based off of nothing. So I realize, to legitimize our industry, you got to have good statistical and scientific data.